Bit windy up here. Please don't get too close. I feel sick. Mark!
So
know what you're doing. Get up. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh, you can feel the power. Right, well, we're not having a really good day today.
They said that to meet mood I'm in today, I would have told them where to go, because at the end of the day, I've as much right as anyone else.
Morning and welcome back to the channel. Look at that. It's nearly as big as him.
I've got a mace, haven't I?
Oh. I'm saying morning because we're just leaving Donegal town. And we wanted LPG today, we wanted a laundry, and we've got somewhere to get to. So we'll just come around the corner, heading for the LPG, because we've rung the station in advance, haven't we? Because
a place called Killybegs,
which is 18 mile away from here. So we didn't want to travel all the way back, because we are going back on ourselves a bit to go and get LPG, because it's quite sparse round here. And we've just seen this place. What a fantastic garage! It's got 3 Revolution washing machines.
Units, aren't they? All separate, yeah.
Unbelievable. And it's got a lovely cafe inside, which Mark spotted.
Yeah,
we haven't had breakfast yet, so I've allowed him to get an all-day breakfast baguette.
Yeah, well, with salad in, haven't I? Salad cream in it.
And it's as big as Chico. Chico's waiting for his...
It's that big. It's bigger than Chico, isn't it?
You're scaring him with it.
Chico.
It's that big. I'm just having a bacon baguette and a coffee. 30 minutes, the washing will be done.
That were cheap, that, wasn't it? For a large full breakfast baguette, you got a bacon baguette small.
And a large coffee.
€9 something, or
Yeah,
€10. So
something like that.
about £8 English.
Cheap as shit, because we sit here now in our own little home, waiting for my washing to get done, have our breakfast, and then we're off to get LPG.
We're going to go up to Killybegs for it, aren't we? But we're not looking around there.
No, we're going to get this LPG, come all the way back down here, drive a bit down the Atlantic way, and we're heading for somewhere called Fairy Pools. I'm going to have a look round there today. It's not much to look at, but it's supposed to be quite a spectacular thing where the erosion has made a big hole in the rocks. And
Are you supposed to go swimming there?
You can try and swim if you want. I won't be trying to swim in there. It's quite rough, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah. So, and after Fairy Pools, we're heading for Mountbatten's Castle, Lord Mountbatten's Castle. Now, if you don't know what the story is about that, stay tuned. We've got quite a bit of an interesting story to tell you about that one. It's quite interesting, yes. Something that happened about 40 years ago. So, yeah, that's what we're planning to do. So, let us get us breakfast, get on the road, and we'll see what we can find along the way. Not only can I get my washing done here, I can also pick up my eggs. Look at this. €6. It's so cheap for 30 eggs. Just seen a lady getting some out there and you get a big full tray of eggs. What a fantastic idea, and it's well cheap as that. €6. Just waiting for my drying to stop. Let's look how long. It doesn't say how. Oh, it does. 1 minute. Well, it's had 15 minutes and it's not brilliantly dry, so I've had to put it on for another 15 minutes. It don't feel really hot in there either. I hope it's not faulty, because this could be expensive. It's £3.50 a do. So it's had £7 for drying now, and it was £6.50 for the wash. Don't want to be putting any more in really, because it's going to be a waste of time doing it otherwise. We found LPG, went all the way to Killybegs and we found it. So we've come now further down south on the Wild Atlantic Way, and we have ended up at Tullen Strand because we have come to see the ferry bridges. Quite a famous place apparently, but be warned, parking wise, when you look on the map, there is a big parking area. It has a height barrier, hence why we're not on it. It's just over that field there, and there is free parking all the way along the line. But cars have taken up, instead of going into the paying display under the height barrier, they've all taken the free parking up. There's a motorhome just gone down there and got in, but I'm not squeezing in between 2 cars. There's no chance. We'll probably not coming back with loads of dents in as a motorhome. Dundoran, Mark?
Bundoran.
Bundoran is the place, is the town. Is the town. But yeah, it's called Tullen Strand, and it is where the ferry bridges are, and there's a wishing chair as well apparently. So looking forward to going down and seeing that. Mark's going to take his drone, but you're having a few problems with it, aren't you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
When you press return to home, because when you fly it and you can't see it very easily, you press the return to home and it's supposed to just come back to home and it disconnects, doesn't it? And sometimes, I think that's what happened the other week at the van festival we went to. and it disconnected. So
And it did it yesterday as well, didn't it? In
Donegal. And
Donegal.
I tested it, and it's like when it went near me, and it just disconnects straight away. So, and it shouldn't do, because when you do return to home, you should still have control in case you need to cancel it or something. So,
And it's a bit frightening, especially when you've got all that money hovering up in the sky and you can't get it to come down. There's a horse just outside our van here, and every time it neighs, Chico's looking for it. Hi, Cheeks, you looking for them GGs? Where's the GGs? Got all sorts out here, haven't we? We've got horses, goats, everything going on.
I think they do beach riding, don't they? I think that's what the horses are here for, maybe.
Well, we'll go down and never find out, eh? Woo! Bit windy up here. Like I said, though, we're not parking down at the car park because we're not squeezing in between cars. No need to. There's another car. There's another road just before you hit the car park. As you can see, our van's just there. No markings on the road. And the ferry bridges just over there. So we will make us way down.
We won't stop here tonight, will we?
Oh no, we're not stopping here tonight. I've got somewhere else earmarked for tonight.
Yeah.
But as soon as we've got legs, we can walk. It don't seem like anyone else has legs. You have to be right on top of it all, Mark.
Yeah, I know. Well, that car park down there, it's height restricted. It's a biggish car park, but it's got height barrier on, hasn't it? So
Now, I've just seen that there. That's the only one, and we're parked right up there. There's nothing outside our van.
Yeah.
So, and it's not enforced by law because it's not a lawful.
Well, it's an highway. We don't. Whoever it is owns the land. It's fair enough, but we're not on the road.
We're not parking outside any gates or anything. We're not going to feed the horses like it says don't do. And that's why he was whining. Stopped already. We haven't really got any right far, have we? Now, from what I found out about this ferry bridge, it goes back to the 1700s.
Does it?
Yeah, and the locals are convinced that it was haunted by fairies, and that's why it was given the name Ferry Bridge. But what's happened really is the cliffside has eroded, and in the is it high tide? It comes through. They call them blowing holes, don't they?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's where water shoots up. So.
Yeah, the water shoots right up, but I think it's quite calm today, isn't it? We're not going to get to see that. But it looks,
tide, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a bridge that goes straight across the water. So, and there's also a wishing chair, and we'll show you that as well if we can get anywhere near it. That's got quite a mythological, I can't say it, a legend behind it.
Look at the size of this hole here, Lisa.
It's massive. Please don't get too close. I feel sick.
Black rock, isn't it, inside?
Now that comes up, water comes up there, doesn't it?
Yeah, when it'll be high tide, it'll come and go. It'll have to be probably stormy, I would have thought, to do that.
Yeah, because the sea's right over there.
Yeah, well, it's lowish tide.
They're loving it, aren't they?
There's some good waves, isn't there?
Yeah, so hence that's why it's called a bridge, because it goes right over, doesn't it?
You see, eventually, what'll happen here with the land here, it'll all go, won't it? Soon, I bet.
Yeah, there is. Mark's just said they've put a disclaimer up there saying that you come down here at your own risk. I must be nuts fetching him down here then.
Shall I dangle Chico down it?
No, you shouldn't.
Like I did on that bridge the other day.
No.
Chico, do you want to go for a dangle?
Chico. No.
Can you imagine?
Get him from between your legs.
Come out from under my legs, you little rat.
Yeah, look at all this here. Oh my God. Oh God.
You can see.
Scared.
You can go down there.
You can hear it, but you just can't see anything at the moment.
Oh, that's the bridge there. Look, can you see? All right, it's for free, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on the Wild Atlantic Way tourist trail.
Let's have a look.
Mark, know what you're doing. Get up here now, Mark.
It's all crumbling, Lisa. Look.
You'll crumble in a minute. Get up here. Oh my God! Oh God, Mark.
I'm right. Look at this here now. It's like a cinema screen, Lisa. It's like a cave down here.
That's not the chair there, is it? Behind you? I
don't know.
Up. No, that can't be it there, can it? Oh no, I can see it's up there.
Look at this here. You come round, you'll see it.
Go on, Marty.
You wouldn't walk on that land if you knew what was underneath it.
You wouldn't what? Oh my goodness. Oh, Mark. That is the proper ferry bridge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's quite strong rock though, isn't it?
It'd have to be. Oh my God, look at this, guys.
Tell you what, it's sharp, Lisa.
Just be careful.
All right.
I think everyone's stomach's just gone where mine's just gone.
Where's it
Watching
gone?
you do that. Halfway down the toilet. Oh my God.
There you go.
Oh,
I should be rock climber.
oh yeah.
With all them fingers, pulling yourself up with your fingers.
Yeah, I bet it should be.
Yeah, it's good that,
There's
isn't
a
it?
wishing chair up there, Mark.
Is that where it is?
Yeah.
You won't know if it didn't say.
No, you wouldn't know if there weren't a sign there. That's what I mean. I couldn't see it. We're just up on the cliff top going down to the wishing chair. We've noticed this, it's called Tragedy on the Cliffs, and it was a Halifax bomber crashed into this cliff, into the ferry bridges. And what was it? It was 5 Canadians and 2 Englishmen died instantly. And 2 ladies at a hotel over the way noticed the crash, came over, but they had to pull them out and they were already dead. Tried landing, didn't they, or something on the beach?
Well, I reckon they were. I'm only guessing. We haven't researched it, but it's like I think they come from over land, and if you look over there, I reckon they're aiming for the beach, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, unless you're coming, they couldn't stop on the beach.
I'm not sure what's gone wrong there, but yeah, someone's laid a big massive plaque in the ground here, so it must have been here
Yeah.
that it happened.
It's sad, isn't it?
Very sad. There's a picture of the men that we're talking about. Right, so we've found the wishing chair. Mark's found it. Now, there's a ritual you've got to do, Mark, before you sit in it.
What?
You've got to sit down and put both arms on the actual. It says, legend has it, advised by caution. Wishes us to slowly sit down, holding onto both arms of the chair, and then pause for 15 seconds and take in the stunning view.
Well, you do it then, because I've got CHICCO.
Right, and then what have I got to do? You've got to make your wish. Right, let's have a look.
Then you've got to leave €20 deposit.
Look at all these pennies on the floor.
There's loads, isn't there?
Right, so you've got to do that. You've got to. Oh, you can feel the power. Feel the power going through me.
Is it comfortable?
No. And then you've got to take in the views. And then you've got to make a wish and keep it to yourself. Right.
Have you done it? Yeah.
That's me all done.
What do you wish for,
I
Chinese?
can't tell you. No, it's one thing I didn't wish for. Worst time you go in each chair, because we all know what you're going to wish for, don't we?
Chicken fried rice.
Yeah, so that's the wishing chair. The all magnificent wishing chair. So everyone's left like coins here. Look how old these coins are, Mark.
That is contaminating the land, though, isn't it? You can see it's all going.
Yeah, it's all going funny, isn't it?
Uh,
I wonder how old these coins are, though. How many
different
different change of currencies have gone through since all them have been put down?
going rusty anyway, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some of them's corroded away there. So.
Yeah, so it's nice here. It's just a shame that we've got the weather. We've just had rain coming down, so we've just had to rush back, then run back down again.
Made it hard work, hasn't it? We did say, didn't we, when we come to Ireland, we're going to judge the weather and see, and it's just been hard work, hasn't it, with the rain?
Well,
so.
It's saying later on in the week it's going to get nice. So I'm sure England's having exactly the same weather. I don't know where he thinks he's in. He thinks he's in Spain. Well, what a shame. We were going to have a look around the town of Bundoran and spend some money, but they've put heart barriers everywhere, and the ones that they've took the heart barriers off, there's big signs saying no motorhomes.
No camping, it's like a picture of a tent and a picture of a motorhome. Yeah.
Free parking, but with heart barriers
We've made that decision, haven't we? In future, we won't
stay.
we won't stay anywhere where you can't park. Why should we struggle to park when people in cars can freely park? We pay road tax and stuff, don't we?
And I'm not joking. It looks like it needs tourism here. It definitely needs, like it could do with some
quiet, isn't it?
Some injection of cash, shall we say? But there you go. We'll carry on to our next destination. What a shame. Look at this for a view. We're parking somewhere on here tonight. This is Mullock Moor. And we'll tell you a bit more while we've come here later on. Look, there's people parked up already, but they're not sleeping over that. They're just parked up to go and have a look at the views down there. Look at that. Even the sheep are green here, Mark.
Right. Sprayed them green, haven't
They have sprayed them green.
What's that? It's an old.
So Mark's just seen this and he's determined to go and stand on this edge.
Why don't we get CHICCO and take him for a walk down here?
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not having both of you gone. We must be mental. Right, I'm going to stop here because that's enough for me. Oh God. Oh, remember, it's loose stone as well.
It's a long way down, isn't it, that?
Oh, it's not the easiest of paths, that, Mark. There's all bits missing.
Say again?
It's not easy getting down there.
Oh no, I've had to run down like an athlete.
Oh, stop it.
Nearly. We'll get CHICCO down here like it, wouldn't he?
It's quite easy, it's quite good to get down. I didn't know it's not as far down as I thought, actually. Look.
Yeah.
You go down that grass bit there, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, it's not too
No,
bad.
This left-hand side.
Yeah, it's still a bit of a climb. All that land there's all slipping, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I've got to feel a bit, don't like looking around at that bit. Oh, bus is just there.
CHICCO's looking.
Right, come on before this land moves.
Okay.
And devours my house.
Nice here though, isn't it?
It's roasting now. We have had nothing but, again, 4 seasons in one day. We've had wind, we've had the rain, we've had the sun. I'm not surprised if it starts snowing later on the way it's going.
Well, we're down at Ferry Bridges earlier on and it were trying to rain down there, trying to upset the job, didn't it?
Yeah, and it's as calm as anything can be now. I'm roasting. Whew. Anyway, let's go see what CHICCO's doing. Oh, there he is. Never far behind. There you go, Cheeks. And let's go and see what else there is here at Mullock Moor Head. Right, well, we're not having a really good day today. I've just had a gentleman park up next to us. Can I come and say hello? I thought he was a subscriber. He's just stuck his head through. That's a power bank coming on. Yeah, just stuck his head through Mark's window, telling me about the sign there. If you're parking up, can you not park up next to the signs? Because these are Wild Atlantic Way signs, and people want to take a picture of them. We're not parked right next to it. You can actually stand next to it.
When we come here earlier
more like you in a motorhome, can you not park here?
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh my goodness.
I can't believe it. They said that to meet mood I'm in today, or they told me where to go, because at the end of the day, I've as much right as anyone else.
Well, he didn't. I just got off him. I just said to him, what? Right, okay then, yeah, right, whatever.
Just open the door, you'll see where the sign is. Just open the door and you'll see. We get it, we're right next to him, but that's...
Is that about that sign? And you can actually still stand next to it and take your picture, like everyone has been doing this
I don't get them.
afternoon.
The thing is, when we got here, this was the only space we could fit in. All them up there are too narrow. How am I supposed to park there?
You can't park there, can you?
So, but that's the first negative person with that. But I have noticed this area, as we've come down this coastline, people haven't been quite as friendly. I said to you the other day, didn't I?
Unfortunately, but you get them everywhere, don't you? But it just feels like we've had a few too many the past few days.
Well, him coming and saying that, he's lucky he's not. I were up here making me popping if I'd have said.
He's not in a good mood today anyway. If you'd have got him, you'd have got short shrift.
End of the day, we've every right. If it's an issue, then we should be putting the yellow cross out.
Well, next time, when everyone's moved, Mark, we'll be ignorant and take 6 or 7 spaces and park long ways.
You saw how close I parked today, so I can fit the motorhome. I mean, we aren't taking.
Oh dear.
So it's one of them ones you probably block us in if we'd have parked long ways. So
I thought you were coming to say hello and be nice. No, he just wants to tell us next time don't park so close to a wild Atlantic way.
Well, there's obviously local.
It.
He's got a dog in the car. He's never took it out, so he's made a purpose of stopping here just to get out to come and tell us that. So
quite speaks volumes. There's no one. They park here and they go. They're not stopping. And everyone's told us it's somewhere you can park for the night. But
the thing is, it's that's the sign police. That so you have to abide by the sign police.
Oh, is that the sign police? Yeah. Oh, he was the sign police then. Sorry, sign police.
Anyway,
we're going now. Anyway, we got the message. You know what that is?
What?
That's a mobile sauna.
You joking?
No, it ain't. I've seen it advertised.
Looks like them old gypsy caravan.
Yeah, it does. Look at that. So they now have actually made it one way around this place, but there's still people coming the wrong way.
Yeah, fast as well, aren't they?
Fast, yeah. It says when you come onto the main part of it, one way diverted traffic. People are still coming the wrong way. That's pretty there where they've made that, isn't it? But it's the middle of nowhere and there's no parking for you to stop there.
No.
So I've been telling you we've come here for a reason. It was actually a couple of subscribers that told us about this place. I knew nothing about the history of this and it's quite fascinating. There's a castle up the road called, is it Classibone?
I think so. It's on the hill, isn't it? We're just
it's on the hill,
round, so.
And it belonged to royalty. It actually belonged to Lord Mountbatten, who is the Queen's, is it second cousin? They're related anyway, they were related. And Lord Mountbatten was very close to our king, as we know him, Prince Charles back then, and he's now the King of England. And he used to take counsel with Lord Mountbatten a lot and considered him his granddad that he never had before. Yeah. So anyway, so long story short, Lord Mountbatten had a family home, the castle up at the top.
Holiday home, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a holiday home. And on one occasion, on the 27th of August, 1979, he'd like to go fishing and he had a boat called the Shadow. Now, he went out, it's a bit like that green one over there, actually, Mark. And in this harbour right in front of us, this is where his boat was at, and he went out with his daughter, her husband's mother, the Dowager, their 2 children, and a local boy from here who'd won the right to be the boat boy for that season. So it's like a privilege. And they only got 300 yards out of this harbour and boom, the boat was blown up. Lord Mountbatten died, one of the children died, and the Dowager died in hospital a few days later. But the local boy was also killed. And it wasn't really widely talked about, the little boy. It was all Lord Mountbatten. He had a big, massive, fancy funeral in London. And yeah, the poor boy got killed as well. So that was,
isn't it? I mean, them days have passed now, aren't they? We're led to believe.
Thankfully, that was when the Troubles were all erupting, weren't it? We've already been to Derry, haven't we? We're looking at going to Belfast on the way back, aren't we? Yeah. Fingers crossed.
See what the weather's like. It's been a bit of a mission, hasn't it? I mean, I'm cold here now. 10 minutes ago.
You were roasting. So yeah, the harbour here that's where they've all come down to. And the castle is beautiful. It's privately owned now, and it's still got the Mountbatten emblem right up there on the front gate. They've left that up there. Very interesting. There's kids jumping off that harbour wall.
Didn't they, over there? Yeah.
I think I've ever walked down and have a look at it.
We'll have a look. Motorhome's parked just behind us there, but you can't park overnight. There's no camping signs. We won't tolerate it here because it's probably quite an upmarket area. So
what we don't get is it's the Wild Atlantic way, and it's known for motorhomes coming here, but it's like they don't want them down here.
Not down here. We're not easy going campsites all the time. But as we said,
there's no campsite here though, Mark.
No, but down the road, you come here for a day and then stop in your campsite or come on the bike. But I mean, we don't have the money, do we? Keep doing. You can't do it. No one can do it permanently, stopping on campsite to campsite. You couldn't afford to do it.
No, but the thing is as well, if you're thinking of coming here for what I've just told you about, it's nice to look at, but there's nothing to stay for anything anyway because everything's shut.
There is an hotel. There's a bar in Quay up there, isn't it? Bar.
Quay, it's a key.
Yeah.
Now the hotel does let you stop in the car park for €10 a night. There's no facilities, so you can just park here for free and have a quick look round and then move on.
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look at these kids playing in the water. It looks fun. So we've come right down to the harbour front now, and this is probably where the boat exploded, right out there. Yeah. It's about 300 yards out of the harbour. Yeah. And as you can see,
not far, is it? So
the boat would have come out of there, in between those two walls. Can you see the castle from here? You can't, can you? Because it's just on the other side of that hill.
It's like on a hill, isn't it? So yeah, it's like a little headland, isn't it, if you will. So
just been watching the kids jumping off the pier at the harbour wall. It's.
I bet it's cold, that water.
Yeah,
so.
But they're just used to it. It's all they do over here. There's not much to do, is there, really? So the kids are all crabbing and jumping into the water, enjoying themselves, really. It's nice to see.
And the water's clean. You can see the bottom from right up here.
Yeah, it is beautiful.
It's just a shame it's not a bit more sunny, so you can make it nice and blue, but it's nice, isn't it?
Look at that little boat out there.
Probably nice.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. Can I go up here now?
You've risked it for a biscuit 2 minutes. You've used all your 9 lives today, I think. There's no chance. No, we'll leave it there, I think. Let's get back to the bus and move on, I think.
We're just going to find an overnight park up for tonight, aren't we? So it's been a bit of a
mission here. Let's say that.
Bit of a weird day, hasn't it? Yeah. Well, it's been nice, hasn't it? I mean, you must come and have a look here. We really recommend it, don't we? You know,
it's all the history, though. I mean, I didn't even know anything about that, about the royalty being blown up here. It's ridiculous. I didn't know anything, and the castle's still there. It's all pristine for you to look at. Yeah. But privately owned now, so don't go walking up to the door and ask to speak to someone because you're not allowed.
It is gated and secured. You can see it by driving around. You can know where to park or anything, is there? So.
And we're only a fraction on the Wild Atlantic Way. I must admit, I think we might be coming back off because it's very touristy. Very touristy.
Trouble is, people are climbing, like where we were parked up, people are climbing over here, aren't they, over the boat?
Yeah, to get past and stuff. It's not for us, I don't think. No. So we'll be coming back off the road, I think, soon and heading somewhere a bit more quieter. Well, we've found somewhere to stay. We have literally come 7 miles down the coastal road and we are in a place called Grange. There's nothing here in Grange. Well, there is a town further down, but where we're stopping, there's nothing here. We're in between a few houses, next to an empty field, on a car park that allows overnight parking. And as you can see, we got the biggest spot. There's another van turned up earlier on, but the spots aren't for motorhomes, just for parking. But this was the biggest one, and can you believe it or not, when we got here, it was the only one that was being used. So we parked here. So we struggled getting in there, and then the lady that was parked here so was struggling, and she actually moved for us. Bless her heart. Thank you very much if that was you. So yeah, we're okay there for the night. Seems very quiet here, which is alright in my books. But I just wanted to show you something. Can you see that behind us? Do you not think it looks like the Tabletop Mountain in Australia? It's massive, it's huge, and it's actually been made, it was formed in the Ice Age. And you can see why actually. It's like a big massive glacier, and it's got bits going down it where you can imagine the water running down it. It's amazing, what a view. And it's looking like it could be cracking tomorrow because it's a bit of a blue sky up there. So tonight we stay here. Tomorrow I think we are going to Sligo. Not quite sure yet. Well, depends what the weather's like. It depends how we feel as well. Might turn left, might turn right. Who knows? Who cares? As long as we're going somewhere. So, Mark's already in bed. Chico's yawning his head off. So I'm going to call it a night. And I will catch you guys in the morning.